SWEGTA!
Yeah, Bullworth, go, Bullworth! Bullworth, Bull!
Hey everybody, today we will not only bring back the Breaking Bully series, but we'll be doing so by covering a recently discovered cut beta feature. During the voice recording sessions for Bully, Rockstar Games made sure to get lines for just about any type of social interaction, ranging from asking Jimmy for help with an errand, to stink bomb reactions, and, well, a ton more. Now during this recording process, all of the shopkeepers were assigned _chase voice lines. These are used for when Jimmy is being pursued by someone.
You don't think I'll catch you?
Although shopkeepers lack most of the conversational snippets that other townsfolk have, they do have these _chase lines. Normally, you never get to see a shopkeeper chasing you, and if you attack them or a customer, then they'll just kick you out of the store. So you might be wondering, if you never see any of them outside, and if they never chase you inside the store, then why do they have these voice lines? Simple. As it turns out, Rockstar did have plans on allowing shopkeepers to chase after Jimmy if he vandalized anything outside the stores. They'd come rushing out and give chase to Jimmy or anybody else smashing their property. In fact, they even have voice lines specifically intended for this scenario.
You filthy little brat! Leave my store alone!
I'm taking that out of your hide, boy! Why do you behave like a beast? What are you doing, dude? I'll call the police. Get away from here.
What's your problem, dude?
What, your mama didn't love you enough?
Hey, come back here and pay for the stuff you broke! What is it you think you are doing?
Cut it out, kid. You really need to get lost. Dude, that's just stupid, pal.
Stop that, you fascist!
A friend of mine and I did a bunch of testing until we finally managed to pinpoint how to trigger this cut feature without the use of any mods. So, why not make a Breaking Bully video out of that? First off, you'll need to make sure the game doesn't load any interior. Seeing as how all the save locations are indoors, you'll need to either delete or temporarily move all of your save files, excluding controller settings, save file table, and the photo gallery. This is to prevent the game from automatically loading into any interior, thus disabling the feature. Once that's done, boot up the game, and when asked if you wish to retry searching for a save file, select no.
Bullworth, the school.
What is wrong with you?
A new game will begin, and by using the levitation glitch previously shown in a Breaking Bully video, we gain some altitude using the staircase railings outside the school's main building. From there, you'll need to make your way into Bullworth Town. Fun fact, time remains paused until you complete This Is Your School, so you're not gonna have to worry about passing out. For this demonstration, we'll be spawning the Yum Yum Market employee, Stan. Run over to the store and destroy the sign. Stan will burst through the door and attack you.
In case you forgot, you do not own this town.
Scram!
What the hell is your problem, kid?
I'm taking you down!
It's not 100% reliable. Sometimes the game, for whatever reason, will refuse to spawn him, but I find that about 8 times out of 10 he will. Now there are a couple things to keep in mind. Number 1, once you've done this, the pet in question will be added to the game's memory, causing them to spawn ambiently like most other townsfolk. As such, you'll occasionally find them roaming around Bullworth. You can talk to them, taunt them, you name it. Number 2, you can only activate this once before having to restart your game. This is an unfinished gameplay mechanic, so the game doesn't have a way of resetting the triggers for it. There are a total of 6 locations you can cause a shopkeeper to spawn at, 4 of them located in Bullworth Town, 1 in New Coventry, and 1 in Blue Skies. In Bullworth Town, you have Shiny Bikes, Yum Yum Market, Worn In, and, interestingly enough, Rocket in My Pocket, a location originally intended to serve as a place for Jimmy to buy firecrackers and the Volcano 4000. There was also a cut mission involving Jimmy destroying the windows of the place, causing the owner, Nate, to call the police. Nate, for like the 5 of you who don't know, is an unused beta character. Oddly enough, by destroying the middle window of the store, Mr. Sullivan will spawn instead of Nate. I also found another couple strange inconsistencies. Despite Mr. O manning the store in Bullworth Town, Stan will spawn there instead. And even though Worn In is ran by Nicky Charles, Mr. Carmichael, the employee at the Aquaberry store, will come running out.
Estoy Get the hell away from my store, you nasty little boy!
This, combined with a beta screenshot that I uncovered back in 2016 of the nearby movie theater, leads me to believe that Aquaberry was originally supposed to be located in Bullworth Town. I could be wrong about that, but it looks to me like the preps initially had more presence outside of old Bullworth Vale. Over at Shiny Bikes, you have Tobias Mason. Normally, he can only be seen in free roam during the "Dude, where's my bike?" errand. In New Coventry, you have Yum Yum Market, again operated by Stan. You then have Denny over at the Tattoo Trailer in Blue Skies. Usually this one doesn't work, and I suspect it's because Denny often appears in this area ambiently, causing the game to think, oh, well, he's already spawned, so let's ignore that. What's cool about discovering this one is that it confirms that Denny is the one selling Jimmy tattoos.
You fight like a girl.
Remember when I said that the store clerk would chase after anyone getting caught vandalizing the store? Apparently, Rockstar went through the effort of making them hostile towards anyone doing this, not just Jimmy. It's a nice attention to detail within a nice attention to detail, and honestly, this causes me mixed feelings. You see, on one hand, I'm glad we found this, and for all we know, there might be more hidden triggers like this across the map. But on the other hand, it is disappointing to see such a sweet detail go unused. Anyway, back on point. If you manage to hide in a trash can, causing the shopkeeper to give up on attacking you, then they'll ignore all of Jimmy's taunts and shoves. Even wedgies won't get their attention. However, if you jump on them or punch them, then yes, they will get pissed. The AI is so broken that sometimes they don't even know how to pull Jimmy out of a trash can. Given how buggy activating this hidden feature is and how incompetent these peds are, I think it's safe to assume that the developers gave up on this feature about halfway through. It's there, it's just very broken. And speaking of buggy, after having a look at the game's code, I found that there are a couple more shopkeeper spawn points. The problem being that they're broken. Mr. Murati at the Happy Mullet and Stan at Yum Yum Market in Old Bullworth Vale. Both of these are coded. The reason for them not appearing is because the locations of the store signs were initially different, and after moving them ever so slightly, Rockstar forgot to adjust the trigger points. Basically, the way this works is by telling the game, hey, if an object is smashed at this very spot, initiate the following code. The game checks, but the sign is now in a different spot, so the flag is never checked. One neat little condition I found is that the shopkeepers will only respond to vandalism between 7 AM and 10 PM. The reason for this, I would assume, is because they're at home between those hours, getting some much needed rest. Kinda cool, because it meant that you could have gotten away undetected by waiting for them to close shop and head home before you vandalized. There's like 4 or 5 cool details at play here. I don't know why they removed this. I don't know, that's a shame, but hey, at least now we know how to see this in-game without the use of mods. Okay, this is a little bit off topic, but hey, Bully Fandom Wiki. I love what you guys do, but you might want to consider updating this section right here after you watch this video. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like as it helps me out tremendously. Now let me ask you this, what is your favorite free-roaming feature that ended up being removed from the game? For me, it has to be having the ability to buy weapons from various clique members. I think that would have given them much more personality. Anyway, that's it for this video. You folks, as always, stay classy. Peace. Before I end this video, I want to give a quick thank you and a shout out to all my channel members. Ben Struble, Jake Johnson, The Synth Scream Collective, Golden Stripes, Yippee, Kobham Iyoita, Cardiff Vulcan, Riley Hu, Wardog1220, 8baller10, Zarpies, Chinese, Volts, Hanauta, BardyX Official, Double X2, Andre, Ethan P, and Majin151. If any of you watching this want to have your names read at the end of my videos just like this, and get access to some additional perks, then please consider becoming a channel member. Thank you and have an awesome day. Peace out.